Good morning. It's 7:20. I am back out on trail now. I enjoyed my 0 day quite a lot. Kind of didn't want to come back out on trail. You know, it's just the first day is always the hardest leaving town, but once you get back out there, you are happy to be back on trail. So, but it's PCT day number 35 for me. Yeah, and I'm just started. Apparently the wind's supposed to pick up earlier today at 11 instead of 1, like I said yesterday. So the wind's finally picked up. Good thing I'm a little bit shielded from this hill. Today is Monday, actually. It is, I think, the 30th of May. I think, no, 29th or something. I don't know. But it is Memorial Day. I know that one for sure. But today is Monday, so it's Menu Monday. And for Menu Monday, I'm gonna do something that I left back in town, but I often get on trail too, which is Gatorade. It's not really food, but it is an electrolyte, sugary, cold drink, so refreshing, that is so beloved by hikers. And it's kind of fitting since the last couple of days that I've been on trail, I've gotten Gatorade almost every single day. And when I was taking my zeros, I probably downed 3 to 4 Gatorades. So it's definitely a drink that has definitely taken its route into my thru hike. So Gatorade, specifically the red ones, fruit punch. Okay, so this morning I've been thinking quite a lot, and something I've been thinking about recently is I think there will always be a part of me that every time I get out of town, I don't want to go back to trail. I think that's always going to be a part of me. I think that is a natural response for anybody, honestly. I mean, your body just naturally doesn't want to put itself through walking 22 plus miles every day, and it likes the rest, it likes the bed, it likes the comfort. You actually get good food and warmth, and you're not being battered by wind, your feet aren't swelling. It's just natural. If it's a hot day, you're still in the cool AC. So I think it's natural that your body just wants, or is sending signals to your brain saying, you know, we can stay in town. But every time I come back out onto trail, it amazes me how much I love it. So I just wanted to state that, like, getting back out onto trail is the hardest thing after a town day. Your body doesn't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Your mind is telling me, what are you doing? But then you get back out and you love it. At least that's my experience. I am loving this, and I'm loving the people I'm around. And, you know, this morning I almost did a 3,000 foot climb. I think it was 2,700 or something like that. And it was no big deal. And as much as I don't want to be in the desert anymore and I want this to be over, I'm actually quite enjoying this. Right now I'm doing a road walk, which is a lot less enjoyable. It's a dirt road, so it's kind of just exactly like trail, but it's still a little compactor and harder, and hurts the feet a bit more, but it's life. You get a little pain in order to get a little gain. Right? No pain, no gain. Isn't that the saying? But I've just been thinking about that and wanted to say something about it. So yeah. Somebody once told me at the beginning, when I was still with TP actually, that him and his brother have thru hiked before and are thru hiking this together. They said that they had a rule on the Appalachian Trail, which they did a couple of years ago, that they couldn't quit on a town day or a bad day. And they couldn't quit the day after a town. The only time they could quit is if there was a serious injury or if they were at the top of the peak and they wanted to go home. And they said because of those rules, they never quit. And honestly, like, as much as it's a bit extreme, I think it's true, because your body naturally, once it's comfortable, it doesn't want to go back out and experience this. But your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit yearns for it, is what I find. My spirit yearns to be out here. And yeah, I wouldn't trade this. As much as I would love to be in the comfort of a bed watching TV and not moving and eating and drinking whatever I want, this is what I crave. So if I ever want to quit, I should look back at this and watch this video. Anyway, just thought I'd share some of the thoughts that I've been having. Also, I've had a Christmas song stuck in my head all day, and it's so annoying. It's almost June. Like, what? So I think it's official, my hiker hunger has hit. Eating slimy, oily, sharp cheddar cheese with some Italian summer sausage, a whole thing of tuna, and then some wonderful Doritos sprinkled on top in a tortilla. And I'm actually hungry, and I will finish this whole entire thing. Well, this is my windblown hair. This is 10 Talk for day number, 35, I think. Always mean to look at it before I do, but I have so many other numbers running through my head. I'm at mile 592.8, I want to say. Definitely went further than I thought I would today, and definitely further than I was planning to. I was only planning to, during this next stretch of trail, only doing about 23 miles in order to get the amount of time I have worth of food in. But there wasn't really that great campsites, especially with the wind protection. And then also I kind of want to gear myself up into a better situation for this upcoming 45-mile water carry. There is possible of water caches, but there's been some comments saying that the water caches are going dry, but they're pretty reliable, so I don't know what to do. I definitely upped my water carrying capacity a bit, and I'm a little nervous about it, but you know, if all else fails, I'll just hike completely at night where you don't need much water. So there's always ways to combat it. And I'll be fine. People have gotten through that stretch. I'll be fine. Just means being a little bit more thinking and calculating in the days around it, which is why I went 27 miles. It's only I think it's only 26 or 25 PCT miles, but apparently there's a part of trail before where I'm camped that due to, I'm gonna come back in here so it's less windy on you, due to a reconstruction of some wind turbines, they had to reroute the trail, which added a little bit of mileage. So technically it was all PCT miles, but I technically in the PCT mileage, I only did like 26, but I technically did like 27, almost 28 miles today. I think it's my second longest day actually. Definitely was not planning for that, but it happened. I mean, my legs were pretty fresh anyway, so it felt pretty good, although my feet are kind of really sore right now. And also today was the coldest day weather-wise for this upcoming stretch, and so I figured the more I'd get done today, the less I'd have to do in the heat, which is better for me. And also if I would have stopped at 23, it would have been stopping at 4. So as is, I stopped at 5:30, 5:45-ish, roughly around then. So let's just get to the pretty of the day. Honestly, the day was kind of uneventful. I didn't really take many photos or videos because there really wasn't much in terms of cool things. I wish I got a photo of the water source that I hit today. It totally slipped my mind, and I realized a mile ahead of it, and there was no way I was gonna go back and add another 2 miles to a day that I thought would end up being closer to 28 mile. So I was not gonna add 2 miles just to get a photo. Other people will have photos, I don't care. So the pretty for today, I guess, is just being back out on trail and getting into the swing of things again after my 0 day. And I definitely have to say I'm feeling a little bit more sore because my body's not used to this. It's used to it, but like after a day off, my body's like, wait, we're doing this again, kind of a thing, even one full day off. So I don't know how much more zeroing I want to do. I really liked it, but I think a Nero might be a better situation for me, like a really, or like 2 Neros back to back. But I don't know, sleeping in a bed 2 nights in a row, oof, luxury. So my gritty for today would probably be the pack. My pack is at its heaviest it's ever been. Because with my new sleeping pad, it came with a couple of things, like a inflation sack and a sack to actually carry the sleeping pad in, and instead of trying to ship them when the post office back home when the post office closed and they're super light, I just decided to carry them, and I'll probably keep carrying them through the rest of the PCT unless I really decide I need to lose like the 0.01 ounce or something. So I have a couple of more things. I upped my water carry, and this is the first time I've packed 6 days worth of food. Normally it's only 4, max 5, so this is the heaviest my pack is right now. But it's gonna get heavier in this year, so that's exciting. I did do a sketch, so here's the sketch, and here is my foot picture, which I have yet to take, but I will, and here's my message to my fam. I love you, rock on, and as always, we'll see you on the trails.